Hello everyone, welcome back to Vrl. Today we're here for round 6 of the season at the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm today's Yuri, and joining me to take the action today is Kieran.
Hello.
Yeah, so today we are in Austria. It's the shortest track on lap time around on the calendar at the moment, but it's not the shortest track. Hold on.
Yeah, so as he was saying, just above a minute lap time in qualifying for some of these drivers, and a bit higher up, at maybe a 105, 104, something around there, with the race lap time. We've got Vrl Indigo. I'm just going to call him Indigo from this point, but he was in the France race last week. Obviously, the win he got wasn't counted because he wasn't actually part of the league at that point. He was just there to fill numbers.
Yes, but now he is reserved now, so. Oh, 3 people have joined in. I've only been starting to shoot for a minute. Lovely. So, and the weather report was dry for both sessions. Let me just get the standings for you now. Where is the standings?
I believe Carberry Connor's leading the standings, is he not?
He is, yes. So Carberry Connor leads the way on 90 points, and it's Josh, who is back there. I think it's on 62 if my eyes can read correctly. Then it's Reese on 57, Charlie on 51, Cameron on 47, Will on 33, Hakim 29, Prizikaz 20, Callum 18, Driggs 11, Carps 9, Noja 8, Meaty 8, Mark 7, Red 6, and then everyone else scored 0 points. So I need to turn my audio down because that's way too loud. Give me 1 second. Okay.
So in terms of the constructors, McLaren leads at the moment at 123 points, and behind them is Red Bull on 107, and then Mercedes follows with 96. Excuse me. Alfa Romeo behind them with 55, following them is Ferrari with 53. AlphaTauri takes 6th with 31 points. 7th is Racing Point with 24. Renault is 8th with 13th. Next there is Williams on 6th, and at the bottom of the table is Williams, who are only on 1 point.
Yes, obviously this is a very close championship in both circumstances. Mainly more the constructors, as Caroline, well, he's been on, obviously last week it wasn't his best race so far this season, but he still managed to get a P4. He's been consistently in that area of, obviously, well, he'd be even further if it wasn't for Australia, but apart from Australia, he's been really solid this season. I mean, I think the only race he's been off the podium, apart, I think it was Australia, Bahrain, and obviously last week in France. So 50% in trim at the moment. So the first driver to sign up is me. He's in the Renault coming into turn. Well, what it's called turn 4, I believe, but it's actually, well, it's turn 3 in my book. Coming into the milliseconds now, probably easiest to get wrong around this track. So using the inside curb nicely. You want to come into the corner. I reckon they're just going to take this a little bit easy, try and just set a lap. He's going, saying that's easy to go wide. He is. He invalidates this time. We'll just want to see what he sets anyway. Across the line for me, it would have been a 103.9, so that's at the ballpark. Charlie on the mediums as he comes to the final corner. What will this be up for him? Across the line now, it 103.9. It's a very good up in the mediums from Charlie. Carp set to 105.5, then it's, I believe, Hakim, and then Will, who invalidated. Josh is next, he's coming through the final corner. What was to be on the mediums for him? It won't be fast and Charlie, I think it'll be P2. 14th then Hakim, about half a second behind Charlie, who's next on the lap. It's Carbon Con, just P2 on the soft, so let's see, who's on Callum, I believe. Yes, he is coming through the final corner. And this will be the slowest time so far. Yes, it will be a 106.3.
Charlie has done quite well here to get top spot with the mediums on, considering the fact that Carmine Con on his first lap didn't even match it on the softs.
Yeah, no, it really is. Really shows how good of a lap that was from Charlie. I believe the new hash driver, the Ray, suppose, I don't know how you say his name. I'll figure that out.
Raspberries?
I think it would be pronounced differently in Finnish, so I'm just going to call him Raz because it's easier.
Yeah, okay.
If you do end up watching this, please let us know what pronounce your name as he goes around the final corner. He's invalidated. It would have been Paul. It would have been a 3.6, I believe, for that. It would have been actually very decent on that. There's a long lap. I believe, yeah, Calm's on another one. As he comes into the final corner, he runs in a little bit deep. I reckon that's going to stop him from improving across the line. He goes, yes, it's sort of by just over half 10th.
We got Vrl Indigo and all that. And we've what else is there?
Let's see, he comes into turn 2. I'm just going to call it turn 3. If I call it turn 2, you know why, because it literally is turn 2, but for some reason.
That slight wiggle on the run up to turn quote unquote 3 is not a turn.
Yeah, well, fun fact enough, the final corner at Bahrain, it's a right-hander, but it ain't the right-hander you all think it is. There's a little kink after the actual right-hander. I don't know how they came to this corner. It's like, it's pretty much invisible. That right-hand kink at Bahrain. Austria, at least, is visible.
2 corners, but for some reason, it's one complete corner split into 2 for some reason.
Yes, here comes in the goal. It's a 2.8, very good though. And think about it, that's a very good out from Indigo. First man into the 2s, he's on pole by over a second, but obviously not on the mediums. I think that deficit can come down a little bit as Cameron on the lap. It's like I said last week, he's had promise, just hasn't been able to show us true colours.
Yeah.
So here comes Cameron, he's really pushing across the line. Now it is at 3.2, so at 4/10 over than Indigo.
Well, so as we keep saying, Cameron is quite young, so to do this at his age is pretty impressive.
It really is, yes. He's on one after, I believe Meaty's on one. Yeah, he's on one.
Brian Corn is just coming through the final set of corners.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's actually. Considering his tyre is a 3-lap solo, that's not a bad lap.
Yeah.
That's actually very decent. Obviously, Austria's a track where you can do like 2 laps. This and Monaco are really the tracks where you can do more than 1 lap on one set of tyres. I believe it's Meaty next. He's coming into the middle sector now in his Renault. Obviously, he scored points in his debut last week. I've been hoping to continue that again. He's an Alfa Romeo room of Cameron. Also, another thing around here that we don't usually talk about, but it can be an issue: the pit lane. Because some people go into it very late, and some people go into it early. So I mean, I'd be very surprised if someone was getting lapped by the time pit stops came around. But a safety car, you never know what can happen on this. Josh, who, well, if he wants to get that championship, will need to start putting in the performances. Comes through the final corner, gets a very nice run. It'll be P3, I think. Yeah, it is. So it's in between Charlie and Cameron. Carp's in P6. That's a very good lap from him. Oh, accidentally pressed PlayStation button. Oh god.
Hopefully we won't have the same issue as we did last week.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Who's... I think it's... Reese is on the lap. He just traffic those. Hopefully they'll get out of the way. This is gonna be a little bit risky from him. One gets in the way. Yeah, he actually got a little bit of slipstream, I think, off Twonk. Oh, he's gonna get a very nice slipstream off the racing point. Into turn 4 for Reese. Using the inside curve nicely. He's had a very good season, obviously, as a resident Chavez. He's in 3rd, he's just I'm pretty sure his teammate's in 4th, so that could be battle for them too. Obviously, I know the main focus would be constructors because
Yeah.
of what I've heard from them, but here comes Reese through the final corner.
It's looking pretty promising.
It is across the line, so 4.1 goes into P8. Not an awful lap. As a yeah,
Better than anything I could do.
Raz set a 3.6 at a very good lap. Slots him into P4, trying on a lap on the soft, so he comes into turn 1. Tips the inside curve very nicely and gets a good exit now on the run up the hill. How much is he going to be up by in the first sector? He's going to be up by 110, so he's came 110 in one corner. Fair enough, so let's see. There's a good exit with turn 3. Now on the run up to turn 4, you want to use the outside curb, which he does so. Doesn't use as much as you can, but still gets a decent run, decent entry, decent exit. Into the middle sector now. Looks nice. How much is going to be up by? It's going to be up by over 4.5 tenths. That'd be enough to put him into P4. Yeah, P4 actually. Not. If he can get this final corner right, he could sneak himself into the top 30 for Charlie. Third from the corner always invalidated his lap. Oh, Charlie, oh dear. Cameron on the lap now. Let's see, he's going to try and such him up back in that. Won't help him that much. Let's see as he comes now into turn 4. It's a good exit. I mean, he's on wheel and it's just so smooth to watch him. Like, it really is.
I find that watching people play on wheel is almost a bit trancing in some ways.
Yeah, let's see Cameron coming to the corner. He's really pushing the wheels up that Alfa Romeo. That's an invalidated that time. He would have been faster by a little bit. Josh on the lap now, let's watch him. He's going to be up in the middle. Oh, he's up by a tenth, so has had a good first corner as Josh. So let's see, in the Mercedes, like I said, obviously there's a point in the pole position, so every point counts now. We're past the halfway point in the season. So he needs to start scoring carbine. Obviously there's still this week, I believe it's Spa, Italy, Brazil, Spa, Italy, Brazil, Abu Dhabi, so he still has time up. Needs to get his one more contract. He's only gained about half a tenth, but he was a little bit deep, so that's going to lose a bit of time. Into the penultimate corner for Josh. He's really pushing that car. Is he going to invalidate? He is going to invalidate. He won't go fast. What would he have said? It would have been just ahead of Cameron. Who's on lap? Carbrine has gone P5.
BT was on a lap, but he's backed out of it.
Yeah, well, I believe Carbrine's on another lap, so we'll watch. Oh, I thought Hacking goes P5. Nice lap from him. But I think Carbrine. He's on another lap, but he's down. That's an validation. There's still 5 minutes. There's already 5 minutes. There's only
5 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Will, obviously, he's been on very consistent form ever since he came into the league. He scored a podium in Canada and he scored a podium last week. So let's see as he comes into the final corner. It doesn't invalidate. It wasn't the best middle sector and final sector. He'll come across the line. Only goes P11, but he can definitely improve the time just riding on board with him. Raz is on the lap in the Haas. Let's see what he'll do to the first sector. He's about just under half a tenth up, using the inside curve nicely. It's a very good exit. And they're on to turn 4. He'll be aiming to at least get into the top 3 this lap. He's done a nice exit. So it's a very nice run. Is he going to be up? He's up by about a tenth and a half. That will be enough to put him up into that third place spot. Let's see. He needs to get this final few corners right though, which he gets to penultimate corner. Oh, a little bit twitchy on the back end. And there's your commentator's curse, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. There's Reese on the lap. Both Red Bulls now on. Charlie down in P9, I'm looking to improve in that time. Same with Caroline, I've been looking to maybe try and break into the top 5 for both of them. Here comes Reese though. And once if he's getting me up, he is up by about half a tenth. So let's see as he comes in the middle of my corner. In the middle of my corner for Reese. Runs in a little bit deep. In the final corner. It will definitely be a point 3. It will be a 3-point event point at P5. Very good lap. Showing on a lap now.
Final corner now. He was 5 tenths up last I saw in the middle sector.
There comes Charlie. There he goes, P2. What a lap. What a lap from Charlie. Who is next? I think Cameron's on one. He's on 2 capital solves. Fair play to him.
He's already up on his time, so he's clearly doing something right.
Yeah, here he is as he comes down. Out of turn 4. Doesn't invalidate, he's up by about a 10, so he'll still be behind Charlie, but I reckon he can find time in his final few corners. Let's see. Here he comes. Oh my god, very sidey. He's going to lose time from that straight. He runs in deep. That's going to be an invalidation from Cameron. Yeah, he would have been solid that. He had a very big moment. Then let's see, Josh on outlap Carbine. Let's see, didn't know how much he was up by, how much he was down by. So let's see, into the penultimate corner. Very nicely from Carbine into the final corner. Will he be able to stick it in the top 5? He goes P5.
Cameron is crashed out or retired.
Seems hard on track. Josh and Carbine right behind each other, that should be interesting. As Indigo now, he's about a 10th up, looking to extend the pole position from him. Let's see, into the... Oh, he's gone in. Yeah, he's invalidated. I thought so, a little bit deep. Let's see, then down near the rear you have, as the racer retired, Carps is on one lap. He has, oh my god, he has Bo. Yeah, he goes in. I see, very impressive qualifying from him last week. Now he's going to qualify P3. We must make to see if he can reach the same heights again. Right, let's see, is he going to be up at all? He's down by about a tenth and a half, so not set to improve, but he does have time to go for one more if he pleases. I think no, he'll have time to go for one more, not 2 more. Let's see. Here he comes. Carps across the line. He improves by about half a tenth. Doesn't improve his position though. Will on the lap. He's about 2.5 tenths up. So let's see. In looking and getting quite a position. Let's see. He gets a very nice exit. It's a very good time from Will. He goes P5, goes ahead of his teammate. So in between him and Josh. That's a very good lap. Will. I think I'm maybe quality done. Oh, this is sorry, I believe Calm's on off, unless he's back off, because from this time down, I think he might. No, Carp's on off again, so watch Carp's is ahead.
Reese is pushing to get another lap, but I don't think he's going to make it.
I don't think he will.
Or he might do, actually.
I think he will. Carp's about 2.5 tenths up, so that'll be enough to put him into P9. Personally, if I was him, I'd back off and take the P11, but let's see, here he goes. Oh, a little bit twitchy there from Carps across the line now. What's it going to be from him? He goes P9, knocks Akim down to P10. Callum through the final corner. It will be an improvement, but it will keep Maria's P13. So Indigo takes pole position by about 5 tenths, Charlie in P2, and I believe it will. Who was it in P3? I can't remember. Cameron in P3, yes.
Yeah, Cameron.
Sir Fogg running for the Austrian Grand Prix. VAR Indigo taking his first pole position of year out. Charlie in P2. Cameron in P3, and that's your top 3. Josh in P4, out qualifying Will, both McLarens. Will in P5, Cameron in P6. As in his debut in P7, showing strong pace. Or we can carry over into the race. Recent P8, you'll be happy. Captain P9, won't really mind. Hacking in P10, maybe, I think you'll be a little bit disappointed. Same with Twonk down in P11. Meaty in 12th. Calm 13th. Pezicars 14th. And Noja right now, you're grid in 15th.
This is certainly shaping out to be an interesting race.
It really is. It's just me, or did that session fly by?
It really did.
I'm just going to assume it's probably because it's Austria and quick it is.
Yeah.
And one thing we didn't mention, but I'm going to mention now because, well, I get a chance. DRS trains. That could be a big factor today.
Oh, yeah. Of course, as you go back along the train, DRS just gets weaker and weaker. So obviously there's less air being broken up each time.
Exactly. Oh, I hate my PlayStation. So it keeps on going into the home menu and I don't want it to, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out. I know we haven't done this before, but I'm just gonna put you on the spot. Your top 3 prediction.
Ooh. Who do I want to curse then? Right.
You don't want to curse.
Right, so, seeing as whatever we say backfires anyway, let's say I want to see Callum, Twonk, and Carps on the podium.
Jesus Christ. I meant your prediction, not who you wanted to see on the podium.
God, I've tempted fate, haven't I?
You really have tempted fate. While you're gonna curse the porn guys at the back, I'm just gonna go what I think will be the podium. I reckon it'll be Indigo to win, or maybe Spin. One or the other. I reckon it'll be Cameron in P2, and I reckon Carbine will sneak into P3s. Cameron's in the habit of not having the greatest qualifyings, I mean, but just keeping it clean really is what he's good at, and it's really helped him this season. So,
we'll see. A lot of these races, especially in this league, they're a battle of attrition. As long as you can keep your car out of the wall and other drivers, you will most likely come home to get a very good place. Probably even better than you started.
One night is Indigo, I'm not going to take this time. Let's see. Obviously, Charlie, one last time out. We opened the emulated success last week because Indigo lined up on the grid. I mean, I'm pretty sure I think he won on track because opening friends. I think he'll be opening can do the same. Apologies on my story, it's really bad when I commentate. Let's see, can I get a good camera angle?
You're asking too much in the game.
I really am, yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Austria. And it's lights out, and away we go. It's a good start. It's a very good start by Charlie. Already opened the P1. Josh opened the P3. Cameron's
already round into the wall.
Oh god. Charlie opened the P1. It seems like Josh has got past Cameron. On the run up the hill though, Indigo fighting back at Charlie. No, he won't be able to. As we go now into turn 2, Cameron gonna send it on Josh. He's not gonna get it. He's under attack from the McLaren Carbine as here we go into turn 4. Let's see Indigo. I think he's too far back to go for a move. Carbine gonna go round the other side of Cameron. He's gonna make the stick. Holding it around the other side is the McLaren. He can't make it. As he's still there. He can't make it stick. Cameron holds the move. There's the old fight behind that. Plays for cars and Calm, I believe. Both of them gone off. Both of them have wing damage, I do think, so it's unfortunate for them. Oh, off the yellow flag, that's Callum. I'm not even any safety car. But
that's the pair of them.
We don't really have much time to reflect because with recent Twonk, they're battling into the final corner. Okay, I was going to say what happened to Josh, but the game's just being glitchy as usual, so. It ain't that 3 game. I'm not that stupid. Will going for the move on Rays, as here we go. Up the hill. He's going to make the move stick on the Haas and then move on to P6. I still don't know why it says the DRS, because it clearly isn't.
Yeah.
Sure again. Then in the midfield you have Hakim, Reese and Carbs into turn 4. Hakim gonna get past the Red Bull, is he? Or these two fighting as we got on to turn 5. Holding it around the outside is Hakim. These two fighting tooth and nail as we go into turn 6. I can't have a good camera angle with this at all. They're still fighting.
According to this, Callum and Plays of Cars are right up in front.
This game's so bad, Jesus.
The polish on this is immeasurable.
It really
because
is.
it doesn't exist.
Exactly. DRS is now enabled, thank you game. But the front two have already gone away. They've cleared DRS and Josh, so I reckon it will be a fight between them two. But the fight for the podium, this looks like it could be very good. Let's see. Cameron is going to use any of his overdays. He's going to go for the move on Josh. Yeah, I speak way too fast for my own good. I'm going to stop breathing at one point. As Ray's going for the move on the wheel. He's going to make it stick. Oh, rolls out around the outside. Oh my god. Yep, plays with cars. I think it's spun again. Not having a good race. He's already going to be lapped. Jesus. That's how short this track is. If you spin like that, you're going to get lapped.
Yeah, especially if you get wing damage. I mean, you'll be stuck in the pits for however long, and then they'll just have more and more time to get round the track after you.
Yeah.
Especially with drivers like this and how quick they are.
Yeah, so Indigo says fastest lap. But the battle for the podium. This is even closer. Cameron is using the overtake. Is he gonna go for it on Josh? He's gaining on the Mercedes. He's gonna go down the inside. Reese has spun. Cameron gonna go down the inside into turn 3. Is he gonna make the move? No, Josh can play the traction, but Cameron off DRS and he's using the overtake. Let's see into turn 4 now. Is Cameron going to be close enough? No, he won't be. Up front, I believe Charlie still managing to hold him up, hold Indigo off. I think Reese, I saw a Red Bull round. Obviously, it wasn't Charlie, so maybe some contact. But I think he was behind Hakim and Carbs.
I don't know. I couldn't see anything. I was far too focused on Charlie and Indigo.
I mean, racing, you have little groups. You have top 2, there's about a 2-second gap. Then you have 3rd to 5th is about, well, and then after that there's like a 1.2, Will just outside that. And then you have you have 6th all the way down to 10th. And then you have 11th onwards, just one more. Anyway, Indigo going for the move. On Charlie, he's going to go to the outside. And he's going to make the move stick. Cameron going to go for the move on Josh. Into turn 3. Squeezing him, he'll get the DRS. Charlie's back. I can't watch both battles. Charlie gonna go for the move back on Indigo. He goes down the inside. Is he gonna get the switchback though on him? These two fighting very hard into turn 5. Charlie has to concede. I can't watch everything. I'm not an octopus. Twonk goes to the move. Tonk's going for that in turn 5. That's a very good move. Tonk would have ponned, you know? First troubles.
Don't have 2 eyes like us.
Actually, yeah, when I think about it, yeah, that didn't make any sense, shush.
You might want to choose a fly instead. They have those fractured mirror-looking eyes. I've got a clue what they are.
They're just things. Is what we call them.
Just hideous things.
Twonk, interestingly, fastest lap then in P7 as I believe Chinese, he's going for the move now. Into turn 2, he's going to go down the inside, and he's not, but Cameron gets the move on Josh, and he gets up into P3. Is Charlie going to go for a move on Indigo? No, he's not, he's a bit too far back. But Josh is going to gain, he's gaining, he's going to go down the inside of Cameron. Cameron holding it around the outside. He's going to make the move, he's holding it, the Scotsman, holding it. He's going to have the inside line for turn 5. These two fighting very close. I think it's a spin for Raz behind. Into turn 6 now. Cameron holds the move, but yeah, the Haas. I believe a span. He's lost. He's lost a whole left side of his wing. That's very unfortunate. He was driving a very good race, but I mean, Carbone's in a good position because he can just save your ass, let them two battle. He ain't gonna lose any time.
Yeah,
he's really in a good position.
Every time he does lose, he will have so much more ERS to use to make up that lost time.
Yes, Charlie is going to go for the move into turn 3. No, he thinks better of it. Using no thing now though. Into turn 4. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's going to go down the inside of Indigo. Going to make the move stick. Indigo holding it around the outside. You see, fighting very hard. But using a bit of overtake. Charlie using more. And Charlie gets back up in the P1. And now, because of this fighting, this has allowed Will and Twonk to catch up. So now it's going from a 3-car train to a 5-car train. I was going to say something else, you could have taken it out of context, very much so. So I'm not going to do that. Let's see, up at the front. No, Indigo still has DRS. He's on the turn 1. Let's see, there's the yellow flag again. That's Players at Cars. He's almost been killed by, I don't know who that was. He seems to be getting that way everyone, unfortunately for him.
Players of Cars is just having a very unfortunate race today. He's been lapped by almost the entire field.
Yeah, but everyone apart from Callum, I think, is that one. And obviously Raz as well.
Raz and Callum, yeah.
Yeah. Nigo is going to go for the move into turn. Oh my god, he's almost hit the back of Charlie. Callum, thankfully, doesn't kill anyone.
And just to add to Players of Cars' misery, he's been given a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. There! Josh with the second time penalty. Obviously, it's only early on, but at the moment, I mean, obviously, Austria it's very easy to pick up penalties. So if you don't pick up penalties, you are looking in a very decent position.
Yeah.
Cameron will have DRS and learning to get further away. Callum will let them all blind to turn 1. Oh my god, he almost hits Will. Indigo gonna go for the move again on Charlie into turn 3, that is, yes. Charlie a bit squirmy on the exit. He's not using the overtake, so I think he won't go for the move. Into turn. Austria's all of it, you just trade positions for a while. And then, at the end, it's only when it matters.
Yeah. This whole track is just a massive DRS train.
It really is. This is why I say Carbine, I mean, as a Rast fast as that, Carbine very good position, because he's got 100% ERS, Josh 40, Cameron 20, obviously Indigo and Charlie very well. I mean, they've been overtaken, yes, but they've not used any ERS, so very good by them. As long as Carbine can stay with these two, which both of them just have DRS, only just it. And also, if Carbine wants to get back at Josh, he can. He has the ERS to do it.
Yeah.
And speaking of the devil, Josh is using all his ERS on his own. Oh my god, he's almost gone into the back of camera. I just shot myself. Over the front, Charlie gonna go for the move. On Indigo.
Carbine Con appears to be pushing now.
Yep, Charlie and Indigo, they're fighting into turn 5. Indigo gonna hold it the long way around the outside. Oh, he's gone in very deep. Yellow flag, who's that? Ah, Twonk! Twonk, he's in a very good position to spawn. Hopefully, he won't cut, I mean, he shouldn't cut anyone. He doesn't, thankfully. I think he's lost the whole left side. I cannot speak. Charlie with a few second time penalty, that's
gonna hamper him severely.
It will. No, just spawn on the exit at turn 3. A lot of people were spinning today. I don't know whether it's just because you got to see Sebastian Vettel and Aston Martin cars for the first time or what, but Jesus.
Embrace this Spinella.
Exactly. Time for the 5-second time we were speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, Nojo is spun around turn 4. Usually a popular spot.
He really does, Jesus. Charlie, yeah, I do wonder, because if you look at Josh's if you look at Josh's MFD, there's a blue thing. What the hell does that mean? Because I don't know.
Oh,
flat card one with a penalty. Yeah, the blue thing.
You know what, I haven't got the foggiest idea. I've been wondering that for months.
Josh goes into the pits. His first time to do an undercut is gonna speed. He doesn't speed, thankfully.
Well, he avoids a penalty. Reese picks up a 3-second penalty.
Yes. Josh on hards. Now, there's going to be a varying strategy. I think some will go hard as Indigo makes the move on Charlie to go back into the lead. There's going to be some who go onto hards and some who choose mediums. And that medium is going to be quicker now, but will he make it to the end is the question. Is Charlie going back at Indigo? He's going to make the move stick. These two just... Well, I'm trying to think of something. Indigo going back for it again. He's going to get the move on the Red Bull. I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of a pun. Let's think. Nojo off.
We've got a Red Bull against an AlphaTauri, and as it stands at the moment at least, the AlphaTauri's winning. So supposedly, Red Bull, the A team, is inferior to the B team. I've just cursed him, haven't I? Well, I definitely cursed
Safety
one
car.
of the AlphaTauris. There we go.
Cardboard Con has just been saved. He needs to get out of the Charlie. No, when I say Charlie, I meant Josh, sorry. He needs to get out of Josh. He ain't being let go. Game? Are you good? Okay, he did let him go. I thought the stupid pit lane glitch happened. I was like, what? Oh, this is something that we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Cardboard and Josh, 4th and 5th. This should be interesting.
It really should be. Of course, it's going to bunch everyone up now as well, isn't it? So we will get quite a nice, well, we should get quite a nice race out of this. Not that we haven't already, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, what, Indigo and Charlie literally play a game of... Why can't I think of a game now? It's going to annoy me until I think of one.
It's a bit like cat and mouse, except if you catch up to the other person, you just become the other. So, yeah, cat and mouse, isn't it? Yeah,
cat and mouse, but whichever one you switch to, the other one whenever you overtake or get overtaken.
Yep.
Yes, that was the best pun that we could think of. We're absolute legends, I know.
We could have just said that this game is like the F1 game, because it is a game. And we are, in fact, in F1. Why didn't we just say that?
Charlie's been held up because... Is he going to lose it? The car? He has. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's going to throw a spanner in the works.
It will. Will Carbine jump anyone? He might, you know. Oh, that's so tight. Josh into the pits again. Okay. The only one mediums. The only one to go mediums is Indigo, so definitely be faster now. I don't know. Yeah, Josh. Okay, Josh got wing damage. Well, how he got wing damage under the safety car? Maybe he hit the back or something, but I'll cause him to fall down now. I think it would be P11. It will be, yes.
Yep.
So we won't get to see them two battle on track, which is a shame. But now we get to see Josh. Now we get to see Josh. Come
on, come on.
Yeah, apologies. Just when you read something on your phone, you know you can't speak until you read it. Let's see, yeah, what was it? Yeah, so now we get to see Josh coming to the field on the fast start. He has to get through. Let's see if a lot of cars before he can get the carbon. Obviously, it'll be quicker now. Indigo on the medium should be quicker, I reckon. Well, what was it? Well, his nickname isn't Spindigo for none, so I'll leave that one there. So let's see, so Josh in again. Why is he in again? He's gone back onto the hards.
He's gone back onto the hards. I get the feeling that he went onto the hards originally, then went back in because of the wing damage he got.
Yeah.
Yeah, now obviously he had to switch tyres, so he's just gone back in again to switch back to the hards.
I don't think you have to. I think you fit that 15 safety car, I reckon them mediums would have gone to the end. No, maybe with a bit of struggle, but it would have worked out. Is it? No one hate each other, for the Lord.
Yeah.
And safety car, well, it came in lap 2. No, it came in lap 13, so it'll be. Yeah, it'll be. It may come in this lap. No, it's with a penalty for hitting Reese. I'm assuming Reese got one too. He did. Safety car in this lap. That's a very late call by race control. Let's say Indigo backing them up. It just needs a good restart and it'll be set. Let's see as we're getting ready to go. When is he gonna go? Is he gonna go early? It's gonna be late. He's not gone yet. It'll be out the final corner, I reckon. Yeah, he's gone. He's got a very good start. He'll be unchallenged on the run into turn 1. Meaty's had an oh my god, look at the back straight with 4 wide almost. Into turn 1. Oh, Hakim's hit. I don't know who Hakim hit. Hakim hit Twonk. Indigo's had an awful exit. He's gone into 4th. Carbon gonna send her in here to the turn and he goes in very deep. What's happened to Indigo? He was all fine off the restart, and he just lost the back end of turn 1 because nobody lost at the camera and the Charlie. It's all because of Carbon. Carbon gonna go for the move on Charlie for P2, and he's gonna get the move. That's an amazing restart by Carbon. I didn't expect him to go because what surprised me about Indigo was that it was so calm off the fall in the corner. He had a very good restart. Out of nowhere, he's just falling down, and now. Well, he doesn't have to worry about trying Carbine, but Cameron, who doesn't have any pens, at the front of this train. And Will's there as well, but I believe he has 2 pens, and Indigo going to go for the move now on Charlie. He gets past into turn 1. He's going for the move on Carbine. Carbine using the overtake. Not going to go for the move. Oh, he's going to get the switch back though, gets good traction. Oh, he is going to go for the move. Carbon not going to fight him too hard. Oh, he is though, he's going to hold it on the outside maybe? No, he thinks better of it.
Bit of a walk up for Indigo, but as of, well, results, he's done. Oh, he's gotten back to second. Just needs to hit Cameron now as he's back to where he starts.
Yes, he is. What's your need to see right now? At the moment, and that's the keyword at the moment, Carps is going to finish in P. Oh no, I'm not going to finish my sentence before someone gets commentators cursed.
Why on earth would you even attempt it?
Because why not? Oh, he's got a pal in it.
We can't help ourselves, can we?
It's every week at this point, as he's getting overtaken by a race. And Charlie and Carbine, these two are fighting. Charlie gonna go for the move on the Carbine, and Carbine is gonna hold it. He doesn't seem to be managing his ERS as well as he did before the safety car. That's so amazing how we just cursed everyone. Is Josh going for the move to the outside? Is a P8? He's fighting against Twonk, who's gonna fight him. The racing point, don't want about the same out of ERS. Josh is gonna get the move. Yes, he is in the turn 5. Oh, Twonk,
So
very.
I'm gonna have to leave you alone for a minute. I just gotta sort my dog out quickly.
Okay, no problem. So it's the Indigo. Shiny just has the ERS. Like I was saying, Carbine, he's still has 55% ERS. Not awful, but he definitely managed. Before the safety car a lot better. And now Josh to get past Reese and Carps, and then it's like a 2.5 second gap, and then you catch up the DRS train. Josh gonna go for the move on Carps to the outside. Carps defending. He's gonna send it around the outside. He gets traction. That's a very nice move by Josh. And make the move. Indigo and Cameron. Indigo makes the move. Goes up into the lead of the race. Any battles behind? I don't think so. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Catherine, he's got two telling me ever since I said that. Jesus. Not gonna go for a move. They're fighting into the final corner. Can't make the move stick. Loads over a 2-second compound on it. Coming in, they go down 2 of. Charlie doesn't. Oh, that's unlucky. He was about 8-10, so he could have caught back to DRS. No, just spinning on the exit of turn 1 again. And spin, thankfully. Tonka spun.
I was just about to ask if you were cursed to anyone else, but
yeah, basically. So you know the way I mentioned that about Carps? He got another penalty.
It might have just been better to have taken him out of the race.
Yeah, probably.
Indigo, Cameron, Charlie, Carbine to a lesser extent, all still fighting for the lead.
Yes, sir. Although them 3, Kieran Carbine a little bit. Carbine just set the DRS. He'll have to have his teammate to contend with, and then it's his main rival Josh who's going to go for a move on Reese for a P6 on the grid. P6 in the race, sorry. To the outside goes Josh as the yellow flag. Who's that? I don't know who that was, but Josh, he's going to make the move. I have the DRS on the run to turn 4. I have ERS if he needs it, which he doesn't need it. So oh my god, Will and Carbine. Will goes in deep, so there's a bit of time. I think there's yellow flag again. That's Noja. Jesus Christ. It's not 21 already. What? Jesus Christ.
Noja seems to be struggling a bit with his car, keeping it under wraps.
He really has, yeah, him. I mean, surprisingly enough, with the yellow flag speed, we only had 1 DNF. Cameron is closing on Indigo. He's gonna go for the move. No, he's not.
Speaking of that one retirement, we got a little comment from him, referencing the race in general. He's gutted about it really, and it was a rookie mistake off the start according to him, and some rookie mistakes in the pit. I assume he missed the launch or something, but at the moment he's just hoping that Indigo can keep the win for them, which is looking quite likely at the moment.
Yeah, because obviously we'll go TSM manufacturing. Jesus Christ. What is up with us in cursing, Pete? I mean, in fairness, I don't mean this in a bad way, but his race was already going completely tits up anyway. But that's just... We just put the nail in the coffin, really.
He had gained 1 place. He was in 14th. He wasn't exactly scoring points, but it is still a bit of a...
Charlie with another penalty. He's up to 6 seconds, and I've checked it, I believe. I think Cameron... I don't know if that... Okay, never mind. I'll tell you that in a second. Is Cameron going to go for an Indigo on that 23? He's going to make the move stick in after the DRS. Now on the turn 4, as I was saying, I think he will, or will it be... No, him nor Indigo have that, actually. So, as I was saying, Indigo has 1 warning. I mean, if it was lap 1, it might have been. It was lap 3. I reckon that's actually a track limit warning. Cameron has, well, it says 2, but I reckon the one on lap 1 could be a collision. And obviously Charlie is 6 seconds, so if Cameron can close up to 3 seconds, then he'll have a podium. Which would be his, what, his 4th of the season, I think? If my math's correct.
I believe so. He didn't score one in Australia, and he's been on the podium every other time, hasn't he?
Not in was he in, no, he wasn't on the podium in Bahrain, was he? I don't remember. He was on the podium in Vietnam, he was on the podium in Canada. So yeah, it's 2 out of 5 at the moment. Yeah, okay, my math earlier was wrong, ignore me. See, Will, is he going to go for a move on his teammate? Not yet.
Indigo almost smashed into the back of Cameron there.
Yeah,
was so hot into that tight turn.
Yeah. Indigo looking up massively. I believe he's running no line. Oh my god, Will! He has gone into he's gone out of the stratosphere, really. I think he definitely, there's no question about it, he definitely misses braking point.
Yeah, he severely outbraked himself and almost rammed his car into the barriers.
I just don't know whether it's when he was going for a move or he just outbraked him. Thankfully, he avoided his teammate.
Yep.
And didn't want revenge from last week, thankfully enough. So...
Well, you never know, he may have wanted revenge for last week.
He just chose against it.
Yeah.
Oh, Indigo again, going in very hot. Almost going to the back of Cameron again.
He's really pushing his limits this week.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you might say they're battling Cameron catch up, but they're all battling in the middle sector. They're only battling the straights, but they all have DRS. Which I think really why Carabine's main focus should be, and I believe it is, to just stay ahead of Josh, because at this point in the season, we're more than halfway through. Like, well, we're in 6th, yeah, we're in 6th tonight. Yeah, so we're in 6th tonight, so it's like, Carabine's focus now should be shifting towards finishing ahead of Josh.
Yeah.
You know, mathematically, I don't know who's... I know, mathematically, obviously a lot of people in there, but realistically, it's going to be between him and Josh. Unless Reese can pull out a miracle, and maybe Charlie as well. See, the way Charlie and the likes of Cameron, I don't know if Cameron will like Charlie has a better chance, but the way, okay, anyways, Indigo gonna go for the move on Cameron, strolls to the inside, and he makes the move stick. Cameron on no DRS, literally. So, Indigo has an advantage on that front.
Charlie having a bit of a wiggle as he gets out of the second turn.
Yeah, he's gaining, he's gaining, he's gonna go to the inside, no he's not, Indigo in a bit hot. 6.8 the gap, so unless it's in the safety car, I reckon Carabine's best will be 4th. Which will still be happening at the moment, it's him outscoring Josh. Again, which will bring the gap up to, what, it's 38 at the moment, it will be 40. Yeah, 40, because Josh didn't get balls. So yeah, it would be. As the L5, I think that's 12 letting other cars by. Callum gone in deep.
Indigo sets the fastest time.
I get Cameron's 11, he's trying to improve, but someone needs to teach him how to manage ERS.
Yeah.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Biggest flaw at the moment.
He's still gaining on Indigo. Not gonna be enough. As Charlie ain't gonna go down the inside. Obviously, he's still fighting for pride because, well, unless them two get 6 seconds, which seems very unlikely. because I'm pretty sure they're bottom one more in each. Germany still wants to be in that fighters.
Indigo seems to be locking up quite a bit into that corner.
Yeah, I believe he's trying out non-lion, so I believe that's part of it. And what Cameron needs to do, save your S. Charlie's going to lose time. Save your S. See, Josh would not have pound me, so he needs to get past Canberra and then gain 3 seconds. There is points in races where I wish I could just speak to drivers and tell them.
Yeah, you think, for Christ's sake, do this and you will do so much better.
See, but obviously it's easier. Obviously, we can save them up here, whereas some, the drivers, they won't find it as easy to see. Charlie is going to get the move into turn 3. I can't. Well, it would be incorrect to call it turn 2, but I don't think it would be.
I think most people would agree that it should just be turn 2.
Yes, it should be. As Tom needs to move out of the way for Josh. Gets the cheeky head a bit of slipstream now. Well, Josh is hot as. Reese and Carps, they're battling. We haven't watched really anyone else much. Watch this battle for B6. There's actually looks like a decent battle between Carps, Reese, and Will. Will, after going out of the stratosphere with that braking zone, is now hoping we can just snatch up B6. Because, well, Reese with another penalty. I know Ricardo are leading constructors, yes? Well, they are. Then it's Merck, I think, or is it Red Bull?
It's Red Bull, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so
yes.
Let me do math. So 4, 12, no. Red Bull was still at school. Actually, not. So 13, 12, and then 4, 19. I'm trying to do math here. Math on the job. 4 points, you get for 6, you get 8. Well, I'll do that after, I think. Reese can get the move on Carp. She goes very wide. And is now going to concede.
Noting that Reese has 14 seconds worth of penalties here, so
one of them's a 5 second, I can confirm, which will get a move. Reese and Will battling hard. 5P6. I think this is a battle I'm intrigued in. Josh and Carbon. I think Josh will be hot. See, that's the thing. There is ways. It's not exactly illegal to fight with someone enough to try and make them get a penalty. But just don't do it dirty, and then you're fine.
Yeah. As long as no one finds out you've done it, it's perfectly fine.
Exactly. As Indigo still stays behind Charlie. Josh gonna go for the move to the outside of the McLaren. Gonna get the switch back. As he's gonna get better. They're both about the same ERS, so it will just come down to the sheer power of the DRS from Josh. Into turn 4, Carbon is gonna hold it the long way. You go for a little bit of switch back? No, he's gonna try and stay with them. Into this middle sector. Will has got past Reese. What's the penalty looking like? Yeah. 9. So Reese should be on 9. I think Carp Thatcher's all bound. So.
Rasbo coming into the mix of
Yeah. Rasbo could still get like a P6 or a P7. I'll wait and see. Up front.
This is his debut race, is it not?
It is. I'm not. I think we've had full-time Haas drivers, but no one wants a Haas. I don't see why. But anyway, 5 laps to go. Carbine gonna make the move again. He's gonna back off. I'm gonna go for the move to turn 4, I think. Just went for it there. You had the chance. He's gonna use the opportunity. Unless someone crash up the front. No, I'm not gonna finish my sentence. I'm gonna curse him. So, Cameron has 5 laps trying to get this move done. His tires around about now should be where
Carps and Reese are going at it.
Oh yeah, they are actually, like they're spot. Into turn 5. Yeah, carries the outside line. Raz as well, he's fighting. Gonna go down the inside to turn 6. That's a very ballsy move from the Haas. Gonna make it work, is he? No, we're still fighting. Very close. Oh my god.
Reese is coming back at him through
Reese into the
8,
corner.
9.
Oh, Reese is spun. That's just nature of the corner, really. There's nothing Raz could do, there's nothing Reese could do there. Obviously, into turn 4 we go. Up at the front.
Corners are, of course, incredibly tight, so it's borderline impossible to go wheel to wheel through there.
Yeah, I'm trying. Who do I watch? Like, honestly, Indigo gonna go down inside the Charlie. Who's gonna get the switchback is the Red Bull. He's fighting. This is what Cameron wants, what Cameron needs. Into turn 5. He's still fighting. See, Cameron hasn't done what he should have done. He should be saving the arrest to go for the attack.
At
on
this
Indigo.
point, I think he's just trying to stay with them.
Yeah, but he'll stay with them, I think. As long as it's DRS, he'll stay with them.
These two are incredibly fast drivers, and Indigo especially has very high ERS.
Yes.
Which I suspect he's gonna put
another
to full use down here.
I think Indigo may have got another warning because him and Charlie put the same lines out. I'll just check that quickly if I miss a battle on this, but Indigo is on. It's still one warning, okay. So you didn't get one from that. Charlie, very twitchy.
Very twitchy.
He's gonna lose the position to Cameron as well. Is he off flag? Who's that? That's Meaty who spun. He's out with the way. Oh my god, Calm, Jesus. Oh my god, Meaty, Jesus, that would have made people. Yeah, I think I made Indigo very scared because he ran in a little bit deep. Charlie gonna lose the position to Cameron. There's going to be interesting 3 laps to go. But, be shooting up from the coastal line. Cameron has no ERS, Indigo was a lot. Just needs to try. I reckon, well, this is going to go into the final lap for sure. You can see who would be on top. 3 laps to go. See, even with no ERS, Cameron's gaining. Because I think they're medium tires. I think Indigo is starting to feel the pain of how they die. Is Cameron going to go for the move now? Into turn 3, he's going to go to the inside on the AlphaTauri. Charlie there as well. Going to make the move stick. Charlie fighting him as well. Oh my god, Charlie very twitchy again on that. So.
Indigo gaining
Indigo going to the outside.
Through turn 4.
Big yes.
Walk out from Indigo.
Goes to the outside. Still gets better traction on them tyres. Josh and Carbon are battling. I don't know what's that, but I want to watch this as well. Oh my god, into turn 6. They're still going side by side.
Indigo has had to concede now. Which Charlie is gaining on him quite a bit.
Yeah, this is. I think this fight could all end up on Charlie, who wins and who doesn't.
Yep.
It's a very good exit. This is the Red Bull. He's gonna make the move. No, he's gonna back off. It's smart. And they go very wide. Oh, here we go to the outside. Here we go into turn 3. Cameron will have DRS on the next straight. Obviously, and they'll have the DRS advantage. Let's see. The DRS now.
Spun and plowed his nose
Charlie, yes, he has spun. That could cost him a podium. Did he get wing damage?
Yes, he has. He's lost. At the very least, he's lost his right end plate. Actually, most of his wing is done in.
I think that will cost him a podium. But we're gonna have a lot of fights. This Cameron and Indigo. They're fighting so hard for this victory. They both won it. You can tell. Oh, Indigo! Oh my god! Don't lose it now, mate. 5 seconds to gap. So Carbon needs to keep it clean, and he might actually stash into the podium. We're on to the final lap of this race. Indigo, he has the ERS to burn. Cameron doesn't. We're starting the final lap now. Don't go anywhere else. Here we go into turn 1 for the final time. Indigo gonna unleash all this ERS and the DRS and the rich mix and the overtake. He's gonna go to the inside for turn 3. He's gonna try and get the DRS for the next corner. Who gets it actually? None of them got it actually.
Charlie has been overtaken by Carbine Con and Josh. Josh currently riding in P3, but with penalties, if you can't pull out that gap, Carbine Con will get the podium.
Yeah, and Indigo holds it off camera, and he's very lucky because none of them got DRS. So, as long as Indigo doesn't make a mistake, he's flying through corners. Well, I'm just gonna wait. So, been a brilliant race. Indigo being up front. It's just been topsy-turvy for him. Whether it's been fighting Charlie, fighting Cameron, fighting both. Always high work will be awarded though as he comes round the final corner. Well, he won last week in France, but he'll take his first official win in VRL, and he'll win the Austrian Grand Prix. Carbine doesn't need to go for a move. He doesn't, and Josh goes in deep. Carbine's going to snatch another podium. Again, I think will take P5, unless Charlie knobs it off. No, he doesn't. Carps. Raz gets P5. Fair play to him. Reese, if I was thinking company, Hakim will cross the line in PA. I think some of these are going to be subject to change. But, what a race. That's all I can say. What a race.
Look at ones.
Second one could come certainly one of the better ones, but Indigo with the first win of the season coming in P2 and Carbine. Another podium. That's, yeah, now it's half and half. I'll just get everyone in because I have everyone added so it's easier. There's actually no, I won't get them added. I won't add them in yet. I'll having commentary of the day. I can't argue. But my top 3 prediction. Who did I say? I was spot on actually.
Yeah, I think you were.
I said Indigo Cap. Yeah, I did. I'm a legend. That's the one time where I didn't commentate or curse anyone. So your full results for obviously this could be subject to change, but provisional results after your Austrian Grand Prix. Indigo in P1, Cameron P2, Carbine taking another podium in P3 and another step towards the championship. Josh P4, Rasmus debut in P5, Will in P6, Charlie P7. He'll be very disappointed in that for spinning. Could have been a podium, but what happened. Hakim in P8, Caps P9, Reese P10. In the top 10 you have Meaty, Callum and Twonk. Then your DNFs were Noja and Plays Cars. Jesus Christ.
From all that, only 2 retirees.
No, that's very surprising. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So, I will get everyone in now, and we will, well, I know yourself, you're not confident in podium interviews. I'll handle it, and don't worry about it. Where is our Cameron appears off one, Jesus Christ. Indigo, and yeah, that's a very good race. We have Indigo in, we have Carbine in, we just need to get Cameron in and we can start interviews. Okay. I'll give Cam till 10, but I'll give Cam another minute or so. He doesn't go on the most there, and if he joins, he joins. If you know, I'll just start now, and then we'll go. Can you make sure your voices are on allowed to be shared before we start? Okay. Okay. And Cameron is here, so that's good. Okay, everyone ready? Okay, so we'll start with P3 Carbine. Like I said, P3 today, that was an interesting race. Well, was as interesting as it seemed from our perspective? Just take us to your race today.
Well, I'm trying to compose myself for this interview without being smug, but yeah, qualifying was okay. People in front of me who qualified, I wish would have been behind me, but the racing weren't bad at all from the front. Decent start, okay mid stint, got a 3 second penalty, not ideal considering how I got it, which is what irritated me more. Apart from that, the competition were actually quite sensible today, and a bit of a fluky podium, but I'll take it.
Yeah, obviously that is, well, as I said in the stream, you've actually, well, I mean, like I said, you've been very consistent, and now you, obviously, I don't think you got involved in that, and so, you extend your championship lead again. Is this the point now you start to think, well, obviously you start to focus on the championship, or do you just know how to get to and we just see what happens?
I never get complacent, because it's all great and well, I've got this points lead, but I know full well, like one DNF, and yeah, it can end a different way, so I don't even take it race by race. Like, you know, if I get a podium or even a win, I'm just grateful. I'm not really thinking too much about the championship. You can't let it get to you though, otherwise you either get complacent or you end up feeling pressure. And I'd rather not feel both. So I just, yeah, if it happens, it happens.
That's very true. Next week is, well, I think I'm going to know your answer to this question. When next week's Belgium, how do you think you're going to get on there?
Depends on the weather, really. Hopefully it's dry so I can be as consistent as things. But at the same time, I've not been around Belgium in quite a while, and I don't think a lot of these other guys have, besides a few 5-lappers. So I need to get used to the track surface again. But it should be okay. I'm not expecting it to be like a runaway win or something, but I feel a little bit more comfortable. I can race better around Spa, but my pace ain't the greatest, and compared to the guys we've got on the grid.
Yeah, so that's all. Congratulations on your P3 and good luck for next week.
Cheers.
So moving on to Cam and P2. You had a race full of battles. Started off. Just take us through your race today.
Well, I'm pretty happy, but I know I could have won that, but yeah. At the start, I didn't have the best start, but I managed to fight back to get another what I think I lost 2 positions, but I got back up again, and it was just lap after lap, because at the start, Charlie and Jamie were running away with it, but I knew if I just had to play the long game and let them gradually fight with each other, and then I knew if I could save my ERS and stuff, that I could have a go at Jamie, because I knew if I wanted to try and challenge Jamie, I'd have to stave up my ERS, because Jamie's so quick that if I wanted to win, I'd have to use a lot of it and just try and save as much as I can. But yeah, it was just a 3-way battle the whole time, and I feel like I could have won. On the last lap, if you might have seen, at turn 3, I thought, right, I'll have him on exit, but then I clipped his back end and it all just crumbled. But I'm still happy to be P2. But yeah, there could have been more, but I can't complain about P2. That's still a good amount of points.
Yeah, so, well, it needs on very much. My next question, because obviously, I think one thing when me and Kieran noticed that your ERS, obviously, you were, well, a point you're on 0%. Do you think that if you managed ERS better, you could have won today?
Yeah, it's a difficult question, because to stay with Jamie, I actually had to use a lot of it. Charlie wasn't as big of a threat, but he was still really quick too, but to stay ahead of Jamie and to challenge Jamie, I had to eke everything out of the car, so I had to use rich mix and things like that. But if I'd have saved it better, potentially, but yet again, I don't know if I could have saved it better. Well, I could have, but I don't know. I had to use all of it to stick with Jamie, but yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I'm going to move on to my annual question of the week. Next week is Belgium. How do you think you're going to get on there?
Belgium is one of my strong tracks, I'd say, and I think I'm aiming for P3, because I think if Mark Espy's racing next week, I seen Connor and him 1v1'd on it, and he looks quite quick. So and then if Jamie's racing next week too, then P3. But Charlie's still a big threat too. So P3.
Yes. So congratulations on your P2 and good luck for next week.
Yeah, thanks.
So moving on to Indigo P1, that was, well, it was 1 minute battling with Charlie, next minute battling with Cameron, but out by my boat. Just take us through your race today.
First half of the race, it was me versus Charlie. Charlie did an amazing job because we battled throughout the whole first stint, and I thought it was just going to be me versus Charlie because I know Cameron had Connor and Josh behind him, so I thought it was going to be us two for the whole race going at it. But as soon as the safety car came out, I believe Cameron jumped Charlie. I don't know why, but he jumped him.
Yeah,
so it was a three-way battle between me, Charlie, and Cameron. Start of the safety car race start, I misjudged turn one because I just misjudged it, and 3 people overtook me. It was Connor, Cameron and Charlie, the triple C's. They overtook me and managed to get 2 of them back. Then it was Cameron, and I managed to save ERS, which was the main crucial thing, as like knowing when to use it and how to use it and all that, and saving tyres as well. Saving tyres was the most crucial. Well, I couldn't push every lap because if I did, definitely got a punchy. I was close to a punchy towards the end of the race, but battle with Cameron and Charlie throughout the whole, Charlie went throughout the whole race and Cameron throughout the whole, second part of the race. I enjoyed it. It showed my side-by-side skills and all that. It showed I could be patient. It showed a lot of things today, and I'm really impressed with that because knows I can still fight and know how to race and didn't bottle it despite being under a lot of pressure. I almost made a mistake a lap before, lap 35, made a mistake coming out of there because I lost the back end due to lack of grip. I saw Charlie hit the wall, so it was just going to be me, Cameron versus me and Cameron towards the end, and I knew Cameron and Charlie haven't got much ERS as me, so I could use it more than them and try and use that to my advantage to their disadvantage. So all worked out in the end. Really happy, and thank you for Kieran and Lee to commentate.
Yeah, no problem. Well, if you're racing next week, it will be Belgium. Just it will be a few hours, isn't it? I think you're going to get on the
Mixed feelings, mate, because I don't know about Belgium. I've started to struggle there in this game, not really practice as much. Maybe if I practice, it will go well, but I do struggle around there, so we'll see, but hoping for another podium or win next week.
Congratulations on your P1, and if you are racing next week, good luck.
Cheers, mate.
So that's going to be all from me and Kieran. After a very enthralling Austrian Grand Prix, make sure to join us same time, same place, same channel next week, where we head to Spa and everything really heats up. Both championships it's really going to come to the head, but obviously we're going to Spa next week, so thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all